Greetings, this is Polly. It was a little over 24 years ago when the Twin Towers came down, caused by Muslim extremists. Who would have thought 24 years later they would be electing, or probably elect, a Muslim mayor to a city of New York? That shows you how times have changed. The man in question is Zohan Mandani, a Shiite Muslim. Now, he talks a socialist game, and there's a lot of elements in there, but I think what's missing by so many on the right and left is that he is a Muslim. He has almost 1.5 million Muslims in New York, in the area there, to back him up. He's going to come here and you're going to think it's going to be a socialist wonderland. No. He's a believing Muslim, and that's going to reflect on the culture of New York City. I see a lot of Muslims in New York City. All the street vendors are Muslim. A lot of the bodegas are now Muslim. And I've talked to a number of them. They're firm believers. Unlike the secular left, which cannot possibly combat this, and weak-willed Christianity can't either, these people have a mission. They have a goal. They have a way of looking at things. They're anathema to America. They don't believe what we believe. Their beliefs are very strong. They're very moralistic. And our society here is repugnant to many of them. And I've talked to a number of them. What we view as America, or at least as a white person, as I view America, is different than how they view it. I look at the founding fathers, and I see Adams, Jefferson, Washington, and even though I'm an Irish person, identify with them. These people don't. All they see is a bunch of dead white guys. They're not Islamic. They don't look like them. They have no respect for them. I mean, it's just our idea of America isn't their idea of America, and they intend to change it. Do you know? We can see this in England, where all the top cities are now controlled by Muslim mayors, including London. And there are places in London where you cannot go if you're not Islamic. You better put a headscarf on. You better put something on there, because you're going to get harassed otherwise. I noticed a lot on the left, as well as the right, all going boo-hoo, how did this guy get in here? Well, it's rather simple. First, he has the numbers. He's 1.5 million Muslims in New York and the surrounding area there. He has the numbers to win. Also, the neoliberal left is gone. The neuro left, the progressive left, are totally different. Whereas the old left, at its core, with Trotskyite neoliberals, this new group are a different bunch. They view things by race. That's right. What other thing, political party, view things by race? Yeah, Nazis. I wonder if the irony ever gets to them. But they view things by race now. And I'm the enemy race. They also view things by class, but like I said, that's the neoliberals that do that, and they're on the way out. The reason why Mandani got in there is that the neoliberals couldn't put anyone up against them. But Andrew Cumlow, you gotta be joking. This man was the worst person to go against a guy like Mandani, an old neoliberal who had a lot of skeletons in his closet. Let's talk about Adams running as an independent, also possibility of Republicans backing him. They don't have the numbers. It's going to be Mandani. I don't see... There's a lot of money against him already, and it didn't work. I don't see how he's going to be stopped, to be honest. He's preaching the economic socialism that the left, the white liberal, neoliberal left likes. Now realizing that he's not one of them. He's a Muslim, and that's the primary source of his strength and of his beliefs. He, of course, would be not a disaster in New York. Do you know that a Muslim, a Shiite Muslim, will control the city, at least its political elements, of New York, the financial capital of America, if not the world? That means something. How it's going to affect Islam or New York is unknown, but it could only be for the worst. The city has a lot of problems, and Donnie's an example of it. There is a city in Michigan that has the most Muslims in America, but and actually control the city. But now New York is controlled by Muslims. And many will poo-poo that. That's to their own detriment. The city is screwed. Fortunately, Donald Trump is now president. And if Mondani could get, he has 1.5 million, if he could get 2 million Muslims into New York City, then he would control it. The Muslims would control it like London, indefinitely. But he probably won't be able to do that now. But I still don't see any way of stopping him now. Even if everyone's unified against him, they'll never candidate to run. I mean, you have to beat somebody, you gotta have someone else to do it. They don't have that someone else to do it. So, New York is gonna go Muslim. Who would have thought after 9/11? Didn't wear burqas, Shiites. They wear the hijab, that head covering. I'm gonna start looking at one. I mean, yeah, hell, my social standing there, I can't stand up to this. So, if you see me with her running around with one of these headscarves there, hey, that's the way it goes. Okay, till I see you again, this is Polly saying bye-bye.